Okay folks, I've left that overnight and it's actually my birthday today, and I couldn't think of a better place to be during lockdown. It's in my studio having fun, so I thought we'd have all fun together. And let's see, right, so I've left that. I've sort of broke it up a bit, if you know what I mean, around the edges. I'm not saying I'm taking this off because I'm actually liking it now. It's starting to build up. So, but that was what was left from me playing yesterday, and I've just left it. Yeah, and we'll just see what happens. Right, so this is what I've got. So we know we need to add another colour now to these. So that's what we've done so far. I think that one was done previously. That's those. And these are the papers. And there. That one I've left as is at the moment. You'll be seeing these in something soon. I've scanned them in and played with them. And they look at, oh, that's just a bit of wallpaper. That's to add to my little box. I'm keeping this limited. Yeah, I got a bit of bubble wrap now in there. I've got some wallpaper. That's another print wallpaper there. And some Punchinelli, which I love. So yeah, I haven't got much. I wanted to keep it because you can go mad. You can literally have anything to make a print. So right, I wanted to keep the theme with that and see what we come up with, if you know what I mean. So right, oh, and my what do you call it? That's what that is, isn't it? Shower thing I got really cheap, so that's great. So we're just going to play away. Right, what do we want on here then? This yellow is looking quite bright, so I'm going to leave that for a minute. I'm going to add a bit of green. This sort of, what one's that? Lime. That's very spring-like, isn't it? So I'm going to put it on this one here. I'm not sure whether you can see, but have a look, because I don't know, I haven't set up. What I'll do, I'll just come out a bit so you can, yeah, you can see that, and straighten up a bit. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's a nice spring colour, isn't it? So I'm gonna do that sort of thing. Yeah. Right, just leave that as it is. There we go. And put some on here. And I'm brayering off just on my pile. I'm going to use this on this one here. Just do that. Okay. I'm just going to see if I can get any of that at all. I'm not sure. So I'm not worried about what's happening on here. Just letting it do its thing. Yeah. Not much come off because there's not much paint on here. I usually have to brayer it on. So, okay. Which I knew, if you know what I mean, but I just thought I'd try. Right, I need that. Don't like that straight line there. Okay. Right, what else? Still fancy a little bit of pink. Let's get my little brayer for this. Okay, just leave that dry. Then I'm going to add a little bit of blue. Okay, just to sort of get this going in. That one's doing its thing over there, so that's all right. Now, I'm one of these that like the whole painterly effect of this rather than perfect backgrounds, if you know what I mean. It's a bit thick, that one. Definitely building up some layers now on there. That's nearly done there. So I'm going to let this one dry now, and then I'll use this as my palette with white, and then I'll put the white onto that one, okay? And we'll pick up and see what happens on there. Do a little bit of that somewhere. So look at that one. How cool is that? That is beautiful. Love it. Okay, very spring-like. Brilliant. Loving that. This was just a piece of coffee stain paper. So, okay. And that's looking good. I like that. Actually, really like that. And I don't think there's much on that one, but that's all right, because I'm going over this pattern that didn't really work. So I shall do some more of that on there. And, oh, that's nice. I like that. And then there's the other one. Like that. Yeah, I like that colour. That lime. And that one's there, and the patterns come out pretty good. Okay, right, what I'm going to show you now, okay, I've already scanned this one in, okay, because I've not used any stencils, and the book page was vintage anyway. So I scanned this in. I love it. This is my favorite out of all of them, but I would keep this as is. I'm not going to change this, except I'm going to add some more circles. So I want the actual stencil from here on around, all right, because I like that effect to go with this. But I'm going to be very, what do you call it, precise where I put it. Okay, so I'm just going to put some white paint on here, and I'm going to pick up some white paint. And I've got paint on there now, all right, so I want to put some of that there, bit like using a stamp there, maybe a bit down here. That's nice. Just pick up a bit more. Don't really want to waste the paint, so it's going on there. I want that to fade out down there. Oh, that's like that. Okay, there we go. I like that, and I'm going to leave that as it is now. That would be made into something later on. It might even go into my art journal, that piece. I'm very happy with that. Right, let's not want that. Oops. Oh, I had some of those, didn't I? Loads here. Oh my gosh, I forgot I'd done all these. Oh, these maps and book pages and stuff. But, oh, I did go a bit mad, didn't I, yesterday? Oh well, I can make something. Never mind. I'm working on my tags, I think. As it gets too much. Right, let's pick the ones I want to use, because I do want to do something with that. There's not much on there at all, actually, but oh, I wonder if I can pick up some white on here. Because that was a bit dark, wasn't it? Didn't like that much. Okay, that's fine. That's all right, actually. A lot of these are looking okay. I'll keep him fresh. I won't have the coffee stain today. Right, this. I want to do the same with that as well as what I've done before. Oops. Oh. Sorry, folks. Oh no, I mustn't get the giggles. Oh. That's my other gel plate. I've got a smaller one, which will do. It's just something to lean on, and it gives good pressure, if you know what I mean. I don't need to take it apart. Look at this. Right, let's move over. I like it that way. Okay. Need a little bit more on there. Oh, that's cool. Like that. Yeah, like that. I'm leaving that as is. We'll have a plain white one. Okay. I have no idea where my little braille went. Just want to put a bit on there. Okay, pink on here. Like that. Okay, like that too. Right, these two I'm leaving. That's looking nice. We've got that bit of green on here, look. If we can pick that bit of green up. Oh. No, won't pick any more up, but that's okay. Like that. Let's stay in there. It's a nice background. Oh, there it is. Bit of cotton. I keep thinking it's hairs, but it's cotton. Cotton threads. Right, putting a bit of green on now. And right, on here. Okay, now I like that. Now this was, it's very subtle. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Okay, it's just, I really like that for spring. It's on coffee stained, one of these. Yeah. And I'm going to leave that as it is. That's a nice subtle background. I think you've got to remember, you've got to know when you want to stop too, because I'll tell you, it's you can just keep going. Right, okay, I've got this one I done, I love. All right, but I want some green things on like that, and I see little bits here where I think I can just add a little bit to it. Again, maybe a bit here. Yeah, there's not much coming off of there now. Oh. No, that's it. I'm going to keep that. Right, so I'll be back in a minute. I'll tidy up and get some things together, and we'll go from there. Right, to have a little recap, okay, and then we'll make some tags. I haven't got anything to spring out. I've just found a few bits here. and because I've got mainly, you know, it's all quite sort of grungy, and this is my bit box at the moment. So, you know, I'll find something to go with a tag, I think. I'm not going to print any papers out or anything for now. I'm going to use music paper. I think I've got one that's quite light, so I quite fancy sort of using that. That's going to go quite nicely. I'm going to sort of try and keep it bright. And, you know, because these are quite sort of modern, if you know what I mean. So we need to sort of, I need to put a little bit of vintage with it, but it will work. Okay. So anyway, that's the sort of tags that I'm liking here that I can work with. I might have gone a bit quick, sorry. Okay. I've seen that one and that one. There we go. And that one there. So I'm going to alter them again. That one I really like. That was on some sort of coffee stained paper. That one's really nice. I like that effect. Definitely. Oh, that's just, I don't know what that bit is. This one I love. And I'm not using this because I'm not cutting this up. I'm keeping this. I'm going to do something, maybe a little bit of paper here, a tiny butterfly, and I'm going to stitch around it, and that's going in my art journal because I really love that. And so these are all the sort of bits that, yeah, may work for backgrounds. I'll do something with them. But, I mean, there's just loads. But see, I keep this colour palette now while I'm working on spring. So, and then there's all the sort of just the bits of paper, you know, nothing special happens with those. That's just bits of background that we can use. Mind you, I could use that on that tag instead of music paper. I might do that. Okay, I've got it. And that's okay because it's yellow, you know. Right, so that's just all bits really, that mop up bits. These I like too. And these, all very usable. But again, you know, not sort of vintage looking, but they will become vintage. This one, remember we pulled off first thing, that because that was left, the plate left overnight, and I pulled that off this morning. That is just fantastic. Shame about the hair, but if I scanned this in, I could work on that and get that out. No problem. Here's a nice yellow. That's great for a background for something. And this one's cool as well. I'm not sure. This is leaning towards a bit sort of autumny looking. So, yeah. I'm not sure about that one. And then a bit of green. Oh, I don't know. And a bit of orange, yellow and pink. So anyway, we shall see what we do. You'll be seeing them. You know, only a couple of I'm only going to do a couple of things today. I might even make a junk journal out of some of this. Right, I've also got some napkins if I need them. A background stamp will do. You know, and some little butterflies, that sort of thing. Oh, butterflies, yeah. What I've got. So I did find that. That was very close to me, so I thought I could cut the bunnies out or, you know, do something. Oh, it's quite nice. I had these from my card making days, and I thought this one was great for spring. They're all ready, look. So more summer there. That there will work nicely with the purple medley kit I just brought out there. You're fantastic for Christmas. See, I forgot I had these. There, these are all Christmassy ones, really. Some more of that different size ones. Some bigger purple ones. And yeah, those are. There we go. I think I don't know, I went to a car boot or something and someone was selling these off for 20p. Now, you and I know how long it takes you to make all these up. So I was like, can I have them all, please? And she said, oh, yeah. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So, yeah, definitely there was one that really worked, I thought. That one. I haven't got 2 sizes in that, but that's okay. So I might use some of them or one of those. We shall see what happens. Right, I found the one I wanted to use with the pink on. Okay, which is that one there. Oh, and that was on the heater. That is absolutely lovely. I'm gonna scan that one in and do something with that. I think I like it. Right, okay, so I'm gonna do like a double tag. Yes, and I'm gonna stamp this a little bit, I think, and I'm gonna use, which I've already cut it out, but this is the napkin I've chosen. It's really, I think, very nice for spring. And I've got this one as well. Quite pink, I know, but I quite like those. So I'm going to use the yellow one on there. So, which is here. So I've got little bits. I've got one of the little postcards. Hold on. That's one of the flowers. I want that. Just checking the positioning, and I've got a bit of the green paper that we can bring that green in. So that's sort of going to go there. That's going to be about right there. Okay. Fine. Right, so I'm going to stick that on there with some matte medium. Oh, what one's that? Oh, I've got one here. This is the one that's a bit thick because I actually left it with the top off. Very naughty of me, so I'm going to use that one. Okay. Right, I'll get that one there, I think. What colour should we use? Don't really want black, do we? Grey would be quite nice. Okay, right. I've got this one here. It's got nice grey in. Yep. I'm going to try it first, though. Okay. Try it on another one. Yeah, it's lovely. Okay. So a bit of that down there. Okay. I might put it up there. Okay, that's it. No idea if my arms were in the way. Sorry if they were. Okay. See, I'm thinking I might have grey around the outside. No, I won't. No, I'm going to keep on with, I'll do vintage photo, I think. Let's do the back. Yes. That was blue. I want green. And oh, there it is. Thought I'd lost it. Okay, I'm going to stitch around that. And stitch around the tag. Just going to ink up those. It's really funny because that on that paint there, look, you see it's smudged. That's perfect. And then when it hit that paint, it sort of smudged. I mean, it's okay, but it's just shows you so that how it reacted with that paint there. It's all right on the pink. But that's all right for me. Okay, so I need something in the top, because this is going to go, wait a minute, it's going to go here. I'm going to stitch around there for a minute, but I'm going to rip here and here, I think. Yeah, like, I think I'm going to go up there and above there. Okay, and then just take a bit out like that, and again here this was like a bit of a triangle section. Yeah, I might take a little tiny bit more out there. I mean, if you use paper like these tags, you can roll it, but it's a bit difficult with that one. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't got, oh my gosh, I haven't got any fibres. Oh, I might have a bit blue. Hold on. Okay, got a bit of yellow. I've got some like springy colours here. Okay, I've got a bit of that. Well, I've got more of this anyway. That will go as well. So that is that. So I'm going to now go and stitch that. So I can stitch that on as well. Stitch that around and then we'll put that on after I stitch that first. Yep. And then I'll stitch the tag onto there. Okay. Okay, that's that. I feel I want a few splatters on it. Okay, so I need to cover this up. There's a bit of an afterthought, but oh, there we go. I'll do that and that, and then I don't mind where else it goes. I just feel like I need some. Oh, I've got some gesso here. That might work. Yeah, it should be all right. So let's put a bit of that down. Bit of water. I'm not quite sure whether they're dry, but that'll be right for now. And then we can put our butterfly on. Okay, that's my first spring tag. There we go. All right, I'll just leave that one to dry. I'm going to do the journaling card next. Okay, working on the similar principle of the tag. Okay, I've done a bigger one there with just a piece of card. Because this is just like paper. These are so thin. I trim that down a little bit. Okay, because I don't want these too big, of course. And it's going to be, so I've covered it exactly the same as a tag. All right, it's going to be very similar. So I'm going to stamp this one. My work is going to be sort of around here somewhere. So I think I'm going to have that, bring that green in here. The green is from that sheet, if you remember. So just a bit of that. Okay, now I can have a word there. Yeah, so I think I'm going to stamp it a little bit. All right, just around the outside. Okay, and I'll do the grey again. So, similar thing going on. That's going to go there. Okay, and then again I'll stitch around there. I'm going to put a bit of this here as well, so I might stitch on that. And that is going to be there. Okay, right, so again I'll stitch around here first, then I'll stitch around there, and then come back to you. Okay, that's all done there. So all we're going to do is stick this on the butterfly. And that is that one. So just showing you that you can mix old with new. Could put some things on there, but I'm not going to worry about that now. I think that's looking okay. And we need to do one more, don't we? I usually work in 3s or 5s, odd numbers. So should we do one up like that? Yeah, I think we will. Okay, exactly the same thing. So I'll go ahead and do the back. It's going to be, instead of that way, it's going to be that way. So then you've got a set of sort of postcardy thing, really, and then that, and then one there. Okay, that's what I've done with that one. Again, similar thing, just got one of the big flowers out of there. Okay, and put that there. Cut that out that I said I was going to cut out. Yeah, and back that the same onto some paper. I haven't done the tears in there because I thought there was quite a lot going on in this one, and I felt as though it was too much. Same as a butterfly, not, you know, is not right. So, but they all correspond lovely. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. I got 3 done today, so that's good. Gel prints. There we go. Well, thank you very much for watching then. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.